What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Trevor here, bringing you another Call of Duty Blackout video today. In today's video, I actually have two gameplays for you. So let's get right started into game one. This guy was actually driving at me with the four-wheeler for so long, being so annoying. I really wish I would have got that no-scope on him, but he actually makes a huge mistake here. Gets off his four-wheeler right in front of me. Not really sure what he was thinking there. Maybe thought that I couldn't see him. Not sure what he was doing. So this next clip here is actually pretty nice shots from me. Pretty lucky as well as I get the headshot as he's driving away. That was awesome. Into the next clip here. I remember when I was aiming at this part of his body, I did not know that that was his head right there. I just shot. I didn't know if that was part of the car or what. It was just kind of sticking up, so I was like, that might be his head, so I figured I might as well give it a shot, and I hit it. So on to the next clip here. After I was looting, obviously I had paranoia on, and I could see, or I could hear that someone was looking at me from this way. End up finding him through the tree, getting a nice headshot, and moving on to the next clip. So moving on to the next clip here, I actually saw the helicopter go flying over, so I figured somebody jumped out somewhere. I didn't actually see his body going, but I figured I'd grapple up just in case. End up hearing some shots go by, and I must not have seen those on my screen to the left there. If you go back, you can actually see the bullet trace go by my head. End up looking in every building, finally found the guy sitting in the last one. Got the nice headshot for the kill. This guy, actually get a tag on him right there. Wish I would have been able to get that headshot. That would have been awesome. Him driving, but wasn't able to clean him up. So right now I'm just in a battle with this guy. As you can see, I'm just kind of peeking out as I heal, kind of peeking in different spots as well. This guy, I knew he was a pretty good player just because he was hitting those shots and knew what I was kind of doing. And I was just kind of pre-aiming him and trying to get some good shots down range. End up pre-firing in there, getting a nice hit marker, but wasn't able to get the kill. I'll end up hearing this guy either grapple over. Not a very good play. I thought that was maybe the guy that was in the house, so I thought that I was maybe in the clear from the left. And just tried to focus my shots down range at this guy. So I got one last hit on him there. Was just trying to send a couple more shots to see if I could get that kill. Wasn't able to get him knocked. I figured I'd go and loot this guy's level 3 for the rest of the game. So after looting this guy, I thought he was the guy that was sitting up in this house. And then I was just double taking it to see if I did see a guy, and I actually did. And I was in a very bad position. I thought that he was dead, but he wasn't. And this guy catches me out in the open, not where you want to be. But I actually ended up knocking him down to 11 health, which you'll see in the kill cam here. And if I would have kept shooting, I think I could have gotten the kill, but I ended up grappling last second, and I think that ended up killing me. So moving on to game 2 here, this was definitely a weird game. You'll see this guy come flying in, and I'll go and run after this kill quick just because I know that I had a gun, but he didn't, and he just landed. And I'm getting this kill, and then I do not see another person for 11 minutes. As you can see from the last screen, there was like 90 some people, and now there's only 25 left. And it wasn't like I was just sitting in a corner. I was kind of running around the area, just wasn't finding anybody. And I've got to say, the new addition of the EMP grenade is probably one of my favorite additions that they've added so far. Just completely stops this four-wheeler in its tracks, and it's an easy kill for me. I absolutely love it. I absolutely hate when people are just driving around with four-wheelers and trying to run you over. It's the most annoying thing in this game, and now I feel like there's an actual counter to it. And I'm not sure what happened here. I think maybe I took some sword damage. I was trying to loot that last guy, and I knew I had a trauma kit, so I was just trying to get into the zone. If somebody would have shot me before that, might have been in a bad situation. So this guy censors me. He was right below the hill as he starts throwing grenades here in about a second and trying to kill me, but he wasn't able to. I shoot his sensor and realize that he's probably gonna rotate up the hill. End up getting some really good shots down range on him, get a nice headshot to finish him off. And now I'm just gonna kind of lurk around the area, as I knew I had the zone on my side. I had the high ground, so if anybody wanted to rush me, I'd be in a pretty good position for a push. And I had a sniper as well, so I was just gonna try to use that and look out and see if I could find anybody. So I get really lucky right there. I heard him like at the last second. He must have either been coming out of the storm or kind of sneaking around this backside. He had level 3 as well, so that's a really good kill for me, as I was able to take that and use that for the rest of the game. Now I see another vehicle coming up here. I actually missed the initial snipe. I thought I would be able to hit that, but gets away for a second. And I knew this guy was going to try to run me over. He just looked like he was in that type of mood. Avoid him here by jumping off the cliff a little bit. Knew I had an EMP grenade again in my back pocket, and just look at this play. And it's just beautiful. I love the EMP grenade already. Stops his car in place. He actually almost killed me still though. There's nothing really you can do if you're in that situation. You either have to get out of your car or you're just a sitting duck. And I actually like that, because they actually have to fight with their gun instead of just trying to run you over. But I ended up coming out on top. So right here, I'm in a very good position in the zone, as you can tell. End up getting a headshot. He had level 3. Wasn't able to finish it. But I know I'm just going to kind of stick around here, as I'm in a very good position for the rest of this game. So I was lucky enough to have a dart in this situation. And as you can tell, there are 3 people on the screen. And so I knew there was 3 other people outside of this little circle that I had to worry about before I even have to worry about these guys. I was just trying to rotate over here, see if I could get another angle at the guy I was sniping at, because I figured he was probably just hiding behind that barrier still. But I ended up getting shot at a little bit by the other direction. Ended up picking one guy off. Then I saw this guy moving up the hill towards my sensor dart, so I wasn't really that worried about it. Missed quite a bit of shots here. I really do not like the 4x on the outlaw, but that was all I could really deal with in this game. So as the zone was coming in right now, I noticed that there was 4 on the dart, and we're just missing 1. So I didn't know if there was that guy that was running in, or if there was a guy already camping in the zone back over here. So I just had to double check that, make sure he wasn't behind that tree or anything. And then I focused my full attention on these guys that had to, you know, kind of push in. Get a really nice headshot to start here. See another guy on top, get another nice headshot. Moving on to the 3-piece here. Wasn't able to get that third headshot, which I wanted to really bad. I kind of took my time there, but ended up getting him killed as well. Knew that there was only 2 people left now, both in my sensor dart, and so I figured one was camping in that brick store right here, but I didn't really have a good angle. Started shooting out some windows. Maybe he would peek. Maybe I could get a nice snipe on him, but he ends up holding tight. I just want you guys to know that positioning is everything in this game. If you go back and look, most of the gunfights in this game, I had the better position. Like, for example, right now, I knew I had 2 guys in those buildings, and I was just going to wait for them to move out because I knew I had the circle. And if you're playing for the win, that is what you want to do. When I had the sensor, I probably could have ran in there and tried to clean those guys up faster, but I knew if I stayed back and played patiently, I'd be able to pick them off one by one, just off my positioning, and that's what I did. So I'm just kind of moving down the hill here. I knew that these guys were going to have to kind of push in towards me a little bit. End up getting a nice 3 shots on that guy to get the kill. Knew the last guy was on top of that building that I just sniped him on. End up getting 1 good hit. Thought I could hit the 2-piece on him. He ends up throwing a grenade at me, but I was just going to use these trees to my advantage as he had to push in towards me. End up getting a nice kill to finish off the 11 kill game. If you guys enjoyed the video, hope you guys are pushing like and subscribe for more. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys later.